Friends. Brett here from Brett on the Go and Retirement Today. Today we're tackling a big question in most retirees' minds, and that question, when to quit. Does working longer actually shorten your life? I know, it sounds a little bit like something straight out of a sci-fi movie, but stick with me till the end and we'll reveal the truth, because the truth about working will surprise you. We've all heard the cliches, right? You work yourself to death, you're going to burn out, you'll be dead before you even get to enjoy retirement. It's a little dramatic, but is there really any truth to it? Well, today we're diving into this concern and breaking it down with some real facts, so you can understand whether working into your golden years really is a recipe for an early grave or just another myth. Spoiler. The answer is going to shock you. There's a study from the National Institute of Aging that shows working into your 60s and 70s can actually benefit your health. And to be honest with you, I really had that same question, and I pushed it to 64. It had nothing to do with Social Security. It just had to do with, my personal comfort level. Can it actually be beneficial to your health? Well, if done the right way, in fact, staying mentally and physically active has been shown to extend your life expectancy. And, that's really no surprise. So working longer doesn't necessarily mean you're cutting your life short. In fact, I believe it's going to be the opposite. I'm in good health. I worked till I was 64, and I feel good about it. But this is a big question. It's all about, working, when to stop. Here's the deal. The real danger isn't necessarily the number of years you work. It's the type of work you're doing and how you're managing stress. I think stress for all of us is the real wake-up call. I mean, it affects the way we live, it affects our health, it affects our weight, it affects everything. The type of work you're doing and how you're managing the stress that's revolved around the work. Is your job high stress? Does it leave no room for physical activity? And when you come home at night, have you just felt like you're burning the candle at both ends? Then yeah, that could shorten your life. But here's the kicker. When you love what you do and when your work gives you purpose, it can actually have a positive impact on your health. This has been shown by studies on people who have engaged with their careers or hobbies well into their 70s and 80s. The key here is passion. And it's not just about getting through the day, going to work, punching the clock. Oh yeah, how many of us punch a clock? How many people even know what punching a clock really is? It's not about that. It's about thriving, staying connected to your community, and feeling like you still have something to contribute. And I think that's important for all of us. We really need to feel like we are a contributor. One of my favorites, where time is well spent, your local spit it out, the local food bank. I love to volunteer there. I love to meet people and, spend time where it's, really needed. I'm not saying you need to be working 50-hour weeks in your 70s. Absolutely not. Then you're killing yourself. But if you can find a balance, if you can make space for activities that keep you engaged and mentally sharp, you might as well find that working longer doesn't equal a shorter life. It's a way to keep living and living fully. I believe that the more you're out amongst your peers and friends and family and employees, it adds value not only to your job or to what it is you do in your life, but it adds value literally to your life. So what do you think? Are you overblowing this whole work kills you narrative, or is it a real concern for retirees? Personally, I am not ready to stop. But I've spent quite a bit of time putting what is important to me in perspective. so that I can determine when I'm ready to stop, not when I've been told it's time to stop. Drop your comments, drop your thoughts and comments below, and let's have a conversation about it. You know, I'm always curious to hear what you think. And if you're struggling with finding purpose, don't worry. In the upcoming episodes, we're going to dive into all kinds of interesting things. From, things to do, work at the hospital, side gigs, volunteering, gardening. Let's see. Oh, and my favorite, pickleball. We're going to talk about pickleball. Trust me, it's never too late to have fun, and it's never too late to add value. One last thing I want to cover today, and it touches me. It's very important to me. If you know someone that is struggling in retirement or just needs someone to talk to, please don't hesitate to reach out. You can contact the Never a Bother Outreach Center by calling 988 or texting 988 for the Friendship Line, a free 24-hour crisis intervention and emotional support hotline. Remember, retirement doesn't mean being alone. You're never alone. Just call or text today. Hey, thanks for joining me. Make sure you subscribe. I spit that out. Make sure you subscribe, share with your friends, and especially those who might need a little encouragement to keep going strong in retirement. Until next time, stay active, stay curious, keep going, right on the go.